saw it now. Yeah. All this time. I didn't know there was just the one L. So, yeah. Darn. Yeah, that would have made a difference, I think. We are now going to put our hands together and welcome a huge and important part of our Bison family to the podium to say a word and accept our collective congratulations for the great work that he has done for this program. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest of honor, Coach Richard Urbanovich.
Thank you. I don't know what the odds are for me to be emotional for this, but I take it over. Thanks to Jason, the alumni committee for all the hard work in setting this up and selecting me. Appreciate that. Thank you, Brian and TK, for your words. Thank you, Gord, for being the MC and, well, being Gord's niece. Appreciate that. I'm very fortunate that I have two families. I have my immediate family and I have my Bison family. 32 years, over half of my life has been with Bison football. Wow, what a ride. With my Bison family, the players, I am so fortunate that I have coached some outstanding players who have turned into outstanding people. And it's great seeing a lot of the guys here today who came from out of town and who are here, I haven't seen in a while. It means a lot, I appreciate all that. For all the players that I've coached over the years, I hope in whatever small way I made a difference. I made an impact on your life. The way you did for me. I'm going to say the word love a lot because shit, I love everybody. What can I say? But I love all the players that I coached. I always coach with passion because I genuinely do care. And I do care about who they are as people. And I can't thank the players enough. Coach Perry said many times that coaches coach where the players have to execute. And I've just been so blessed to have great guys. And a lot of the guys are here today. So thank you to all the players. Coaches, over the years, coached with a lot of great coaches. Some established really close friendships with. I'm still very close with coaches that I coached my first year. TK, my brother TK and Harry, and of course, my buddy Morgan. Love you, man. I'm trying to follow my notes here, sorry. I will say that my first year coaching at the Bisons, Coach Mitchell and Coach Pierre were playing. CEO Wayne Miller, Blue Bombers, who was a rookie with the Bisons at that point. Coach O'Shea was playing for Guelph. In the very first game I ever coached, preseason game, we went out to Guelph. He was playing linebacker. By the way, we smashed him, and I think he got hurt. See that? Wait, okay. Okay with that. Yeah. I do want to recognize the three coaches who have been the long-serving coaches. Coach Mitchell, he helped appreciate the Pursuit Finish Lounge. He put up a couple of plaques in the coaches' room, and Richard Urbanovich, 32 years of coaching mediocrity. Thanks, Juan. It means a lot. Wanted to say, keep up what you're doing. You're going to turn this whole fence 360 degrees around. Coach Pierre, Pierre, I'm very fortunate that over 20 years I've been his right-hand man. His knowledge and preparation, I learned so much from him, and I always found myself taking notes when Coach Pierre would speak, from the first time we coached together till the last game last year in the playoff game. I just found that taking notes to me, especially when he spoke, I would learn something. Always being willing to learn even after coaching for 30 years, that's to me was just a part of what I wanted to do. And I think there's a couple of players have said that only 3 people they know can speak Coach Pierre's language, because it's a different language, I just think. That would be Coach Dobie, of course Miss Jenny, and myself. And I will say that the players are left, but if Coach Pierre isn't talking about you or making a joke about you or talking at you, then there's probably a problem, and we need to address that. Coach Dobie. Coach Dobie taught me when I was in grade 8. Yes, he's older than everybody in this room put together. Coach Dobie is the Mr. Burns advisor. I remember our first year, we had a tough year that year, we were 0-8, and after the game, I always waited for Coach Dobie after everybody had left, and then he's in the locker room, and I think you remember this, Coach. He sat down, everybody had left, and he sat down, and he was pretty down, and he says, "Oh my God, I'm getting fired." And I just put my arm around him, and I said to him, "Coach, it's going to get better. It's going to get better." Well, it did get better. And right now, it will get better. Coach, thank you for being a teacher, a mentor, a leader, coach, and friend. I appreciate everything you've done for me and for Bison football, and the feelings mutual. I love you too, man. Family. I have the best family. Not everybody could make it, which is probably a good thing, because we probably need another room for everybody. My sister Linda's here with part of her family, Russ and Alex. My sister grew up with football family in Churchill. My brother Jerry's here with part of his family, Maria, Eric, and Amber. And I will say, all the special things that have happened to me, all the accolades, the relationships, etc., was really high on my list and very special. Is that I got to coach with my brother here. And straight. I'm going to get through this. My partner in crime, Colleen, it was 29 years ago, I said, "This is what I do." And you stuck with me, and well, I guess this is the result of what I did. Thank you for your love and support. And now we get to go watch the games and watch her son Sean play with my roommate Sarah. When I told the coaches that I was going to retire last year, and they were heavily recruiting Sean, who was a high-end recruit out of Dakota, Coach Pierre said, "It's a good trade." So I know Sean is doing well and will do well, but I will say this, I'm going to put him on the spot and say, "Sean, no pressure, man." I have the three best kids who I love more than words. I'm so proud of them and the people in their lives, Kristen, Adam, and Josh, but Matt, Ellie, and Jill are my #1 fans. I remember back in the day, the coaches would all get tickets for the games, and I always wait till the last to see if everybody grabbed tickets for family or friends, and then I would take the rest. And more than not, I would take most of them. And there were Coach Pierre and I would be walking out before the game in a warm-up, and there were my daughters and all their friends, of course, before the game. There they all lined up in a row, just screaming as we come out onto the field, cheering. And a couple of players would come up to Coach Pierre and say, "Who are all those girls?" And he would say, "Oh, that's Coach Urbanovich's daughters and all their friends." And the players would go, "Oh." hear the noise in the background. There's this guy here. He says he's a bison. He's talking me up. I told him who I was, and he said, "Oh, he knows you." And apparently he's a great player. Well, more times than not, he was not. And I would say, well, no, that's not the case at all. And I hear him back, "Oh, I knew it. Thanks, Dad. Love you. Bye." True story. My son Matt was, he was actually in our coach's room in players' locker room when he was 2. Because he's been with me the whole time. Whether he was here or when he was living in Edmonton, he was always at the games. Hostile territory in Alberta, he still wears buys and stuff. Times here, he'd be at the games, and we weren't having a good year, and the weather wasn't great. And you look up, and there'd be hardly anybody in the stands. There'd be Matt. He'd still there. He dressed for the elements, and he'd come back every game. I'm just going to say there's a real good chance going forward that you're going to see Matt reffing in the seat. Good job, Matt. The last part of my family, who's smallest and youngest, who's not quite ready for this yet. She's 15 months old. Aria's at home. This would be a little too much for her, I think. But I adore her, and her Guido. I'm Guido. That's Ukrainian for grandpa, in case anyone wants to know. I'm Guido. She's going to know growing up how special this was to me just today, and how I feel really blessed that everybody was here. Just in closing, I just want to say I never considered football to be just a game. I consider it to be the game. And it was a privilege to be on a football field. I always pushed and encouraged, don't walk on a football field because the time was so short. Hustle from drill to drill, jog off the field during the game, and be around the football. What separates a good player from a great player is how far away from the ball you are in every play. Almost there. Together, everybody achieves more. Be the team. I always thought that football was a metaphor of life. It's a life lesson that in such a short time you go through the emotions, the ups, the downs, the good, the bad, and then it just stops. That's football. That's a unique sport, other than any other sport. And it's not always going to go your way. It doesn't always go your way. And that's life. It's a life lesson that, it's what you do next. I always encouraged work ethic myself. I was not a big guy, I never was a big guy, but I felt that I made up for it in just my work ethic, and that's carried over, into my life. I always told my kids, and I told players too, is I don't care whatever sport you're playing, I don't care how many goals you get, how many assists, how many words you win. I want you to be the hardest working player on the ice, on the field, and on the court. That would make me proud. And again, I feel like that's carried over in my life. So for the players today, when they're already gone, give everything you have, play in the moment, and then when it's done, give back. Give back like this is today. I just wanted to say too that it's remember that it's not having everything go right for you. It's facing everything that goes wrong. And I was going to throw some coaching points out with the players have gone is run your feet, one more step, finish, eyes, feet, finish, and I hope they kick Regina's ass today. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I am truly blessed to have this, and this is rewarding to me. Thank you very much. Go Bison. Thank you.
call on Coach Cody for a special presentation.